Hey man, I appreciate that follow, man. The little King Mike.
And the Bearcats ready to kick it away first. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The run inside. It's Rainey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Stewart.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
That's how we do, D.
Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll send the tight end in motion. Pulls it on the option. There's a crease. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down and 10. This time he wants to throw. Complete.
Look, I know this guy's tiny, but on these slant throws as a DB, you got to get your hands on him because he's just too quick. He's going to cross your face too easy otherwise, and he did right there.
Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now because on this drive, this quarterback has found.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Some misdirection with the counter. Dragged down at the 26. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Cool, bro. We're going to be here for a year. Get out there.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Calls his own number. Maybe some room here. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Running inside. It's raining. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Stewart. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Really nice third.
Man.
Hands it off. Shakes off the defender. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Makes the grab down the middle. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moses. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they trust their QB to execute like that. First half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking for space, it's Burgess. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the Army Black Knights. And it's the Gamecocks in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Sacramento. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's second and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Rides the option, he keeps it. Makes it past the marker. Maybe a crease. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's second and 6. Motion from the wideout. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without... Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Using the quick game. They will score! Touchdown, Sacramento State! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
attempt the try.
Beat the shit out of Cincinnati.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hands it off on the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to... Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move.
I'd have a chance. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Quick release on the RPO. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has it with really good field position. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. We
them
reached
blocks,
the 2-minute
man.
timeout, and
Picking
in all
up them
likelihood,
blocks,
they
man.
could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese.
Moving on. We got fuck up out of here. I don't know where we going, but about probably Indiana. Probably going to Indiana. We're gonna go to Indiana for 2 years and then transfer to Kendall Stewart's father's alma mater. Yeah, I was thinking accuracy, cuz. Oh. On it, I'd like. Throwing it out of bounds and shit, bro. Like, come on, man.
This is Ryerson Stadium in Ypsilanti, Michigan. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going.
Wish I was
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Bright lights, bro.
The run inside. It's Rainey. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, this is going to be a night game.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Snags it and he's open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He is stopped by... They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in... Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This is a designed run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Give him 6. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's raining. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Made the grab in the end zone. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Makes a catch. Could not make his way to the corner. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 1st and 10 coming up. Wants to go right back downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle at Stewart. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still makes a grab and room to run. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wide.
What? Like,
and it's
oh
picked
my
off for the
God.
3rd time today.
Nigga.
And they capitalized not
That was
only on
off
the
target.
but on
That's
the great return to improve this field position.
Hey.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Spins away from the defense. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3. First down at 2nd and 7. Trying to move them on the counter. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocked. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. It's Rainey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Sutton.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Right on the money. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really come? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you
from Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Ball State Cardinals. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run.
There's some room. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll give it to him again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback keep. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it.
Fucking ball, bro.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll try the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this off, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Running inside. It's Rainey. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down. The run inside. It's Rainey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Rainey. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete.
My niggas all the time, bro.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws.
Oh, I didn't mean
Flicks
to
it
do
out of the
that.
air. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout. And these guys
I
have a
didn't mean
chance
to
to
hold
take
it.
the lead before halftime. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Pulls it in. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
2nd down, he'll throw it. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Sacramento State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll go right back to the run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch down the right side. There he goes. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And that one will give him the lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running inside. It's Rainey. Picks up the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down for this offense. Might as well give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Power football with the run. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Here's a hit. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He wants it all. Right through his hands. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes one. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that.
Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. The option, the keeper. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Blue. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Atkins. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
They want that clock to run. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Runs through the tackle. And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Cuts him down. Timeout on the field. 2:03 remaining. The defense trying to manipulate that clock and maximize the time with the 2-minute timeout coming up. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Broadview Stadium in Buffalo. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Buffalo Wolves. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, the Bulls head coach told me before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint.
There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a handle and hard to get him to the ground.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
It's caught. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know.
I'm gonna end up getting this shit on PC because they dropping mods and shit. I'm trying to play that mod.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not trying to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Gets open down the middle. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Brown.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down. Now 2nd and 4. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to throw it again.
Oh, that's a
Picked up in the end zone.
Oh man, I had him lob that bitch, man. That shit really worked.
You have to understand, I got to be
Oh,
aggressive.
man,
It's
where
tough
did the
in red
rest of them
zone
make it
because those are
come
really
from?
tight
This
windows.
was in the air
And
forever.
the one thing I cannot do is
Damn. Can't mosh niggas this shit.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how... And the ball's free in the end zone. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the...
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Turning it on. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shit.
Could be an alley.
Let's go.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Hand off for Brown. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in. Looking downfield on first down. Fakes to grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. The quick out. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Again, it's Brown. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, you can. When you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Stewart. No chance to run, but still a good gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. On target to the left. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And man, you love to see that.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up 1st and goal.
And after yet another third down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulls use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play?
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like,
they take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. 9-yard pickup on the play. Is now 2nd and 1. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They get to the line quickly. Off play action. Got his man. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Offense lining up quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Has it.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement.
Snags it on the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the 1st half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They're going to stop him short, and man. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Here's a little room there. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off play action on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Rainey. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain. The give out of the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn.
Finding some room. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Run in the red zone. It's Rainey. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space.
Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Sacramento State. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Well, we're going bowling. We're going bowling. That's all that matters.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Running inside, it's Rainey. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Bulls use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. The run inside. It's Rainey. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense...
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What you talking about? 2K? Talking about 2K Eagle?
Chippewas headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He breaks a
Hey,
tackle.
Brown.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Second and 2. You
Love
gonna
to
run
see
that
this
pill
on
again?
offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He's got it again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a third and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. He'll run it again. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Chips. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle at Stewart. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize.
Come on! Throw the fucking ball right, bitch-ass nigga!
Momentum.
Nothing going right for this team early.
Goofy-ass fucking QB, man.
Sacramento State's offense
Got
takes
this
the field
nigga
to
D,
get
he
this
throwing
drive
short,
underway.
man.
After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball.
Oh man, I'm hitting that motherfucking transfer portal immediately. As soon as the last game over, man.
I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of
triple
stops, so
coverage,
it puts
bro.
a lot of pressure on this offense.
I just gotten the wide
Just looks to
receiver
me like
number
the
one.
offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
He gets it oh so close to the first.
Straight to Indiana after this, man. Weak ass plays, man. Only win here so I can get playing time. Man, tough. This is crazy, man.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Got a little grass.
He definitely
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down.
It's so
and
crazy
that's when the
because I have to
quarterback's
play
gonna have an
balance
opportunity
because of the
to
wear and
keep the
tear,
football
man.
and make plays
I
thrown.
can't stand for the ball. Which I'm cool with.
Solid
Not
pick
mad
up
at that,
4
but-
on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, man.
Looking to fire.
I
Can't
drop
make
it.
the catch,
Yeah,
and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it down the
That's
seam.
me.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up.
He's not going to leave me. He's just going to... Man, look at the score.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive
Already
underway.
lost to a team.
They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go.
There's a crease. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Right back to the well. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hauls it in. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Gives it on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Doubled on here, bro.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now.
See you in a couple months.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense find the end zone? And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Makes the grab on the left. How about standing tall after the catch?
He threw it backwards, bro.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Not always your line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count.
Fucking hut, bitch. All this hut shit, nigga. Hike on 1, nigga.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Moses. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
ass,
He'll grab
man.
the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. He wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Unloads to the wide out.
Woo!
Weren't able to make the connection.
Where the fuck is he throwing shit to, bro?
Play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Damn, bro.
Now on first and 10
lower
from the
level, bro.
26.
The QBs be
Wants to throw it again, and why not? On target over the middle.
They be
And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And finally, man, this offense.
You gotta go to the lower level.
They've been shut out all
You gotta go 5-star, go lower level so you can play immediately,
Got some good mojo.
and then transfer up to the big level after.
I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
Man.
Here comes the two-point try. He'll set up to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Sutton. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Didn't really
having
get
slow
a chance.
moments. I know he can't do it, but I keep trying.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Gotta get out of here.
Caught that. I fucking caught that. Hell fucking mom.
Black 88, Black 88. Shift. Up. Ready. Set. Light 53. Light 53. Cross. 80 hot. Zips ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nice move there. Works his way ahead for three. They'll spot it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Maybe some room here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A give to Brown. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown has it. And they're able to get him down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's got him.
Let's fucking go, nigga, to the Baja, nigga.
Inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Hand off for Brown. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the effort, tried to toe tap, but at the end of the day, that's just a really good-looking incompletion.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. The screen. He can go. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers. Let's see how these wideouts are doing so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. A give to Brown. Fights off the defender. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On first down, it's Brown again. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The RPO, it's complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Damn, bruh.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front seven are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Pass rush is effective.
And that is a huge play
It's
for
not
the defense.
blocked.
Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Throws for the tight end. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Where is he throwing? Bro, I'm running to the symbol. There's another symbol. God damn, this nigga stink.
Well, we know this offense has
Nigga got accurate and inaccurate symbol. Nigga booty, bro. I'm wide open too.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Stewart. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Rainey. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Tight end now in motion. He wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches.
Tied it up. Score the ball or something.
He leaves it with his back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to
I'm the only guy.
I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Hard running there. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Nah, he definitely getting killed.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen them. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. When they've got him looking right
I didn't even
now.
call for it. I ain't even fucking call for it.
That one will give them the lead.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the
I
ball
ain't even
down
call
in this
for it.
area of the
Yeah.
field where the windows close so quickly,
Take it,
you've
man.
got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Sacramento State's offense takes the
Snap
field to
count
get
on
this
3.
drive underway. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might as well stick with him. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, I caught that was bad. I didn't even see the nigga
underneath.
underneath.
The defense put the heat on.
Well, this is a
Bad.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Rainey. Gets away from one. He's got space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. 1st down here for the offense. Going to the ground. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Great block. Great block, kid.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Running inside, it's Rainey. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.
He
gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their job.
Thank you.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The give as they work on that clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Defense will stop the clock. 2:04 remaining. They'll have the 2-minute timeout coming as well. Now facing a 3rd
y'all see me
and
on this
long.
nigga, he will be on Indiana. Unless something else happens.
Keeps it himself. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. A strong, methodical work.
I don't think that's the case.